it's your boy Fabian, back again with another video. It's time for a Eurovision 2024 reaction, and today is the turn of Australia. So representing Australia in Eurovision 2024 is Electric Fields with One Milkali, One Blood in brackets. So yeah, this is who's representing Australia this year, and I can't wait to check it out. But before we check it out, make sure you subscribe down below, press the bell notification button down below so you can be the first to know when I upload. Check out my channel because I have reacted to all of this year's entries so far, and keep an eye out because I will be reacting to the remaining entries to come. But let's stop with the talking and crack on with the video. Australia's entry to Eurovision 2024, Electric Fields, One Milkali, One Blood in brackets. Let's go.
And in the eye of the spiral, one of them billions, my soul slips away from its title. One of them billions.
Okay, so the initial reaction to this one is it doesn't seem as if a lot's gonna happen in the video, but we're not really analyzing the video. It feels as if it's gonna be an upbeat song. I've got a feeling it's gonna have a bit of a message behind it as well. So yeah, let's see where this goes, but I do feel like this one might be a bit of like a house track. So yeah, I could be wrong. That's just my initial reaction to the first 15 seconds.
And I descend to the center of the earth. I may be dreaming, but the atoms are awake. Spill the tea on reality and the 0.618.
Okay, so it's definitely an upbeat song, but it doesn't feel too housey right now. Now look, when the chorus comes in, who knows what happens, because there is a tendency with these Eurovision entries, especially this year, to switch up out of nowhere. But this one feels a bit more like, how can I explain this? A bit like one of these ones, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's feeling a little bit soulful, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of soul in this one, that's what it feels like right now. But look, let's see where it goes.
Gonna do in the real world, Mickey, what you gonna do when you see Milkali, Milkali, go to Milkali. Escape with us to the planets, to the Fleetwood Macs and the Janets. Milkali, la.
This one is feeling old school. This one's feeling a little bit like 80s-ish. Yeah, it's got that vibe. I don't 80s. Yeah, like 80s. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with 80s. But this year's Eurovision, for some reason, it does feel a bit of like a throwback. It's a very ravey and a very dancey Eurovision, which I do like. But it does feel like it's a bit of a throwback. Like there's a lot of songs there. For example, Finland, that's like early 2000s, and I'm not saying they're all from like the same era, but it's like they're all throwbacks to different times, which is interesting.
Entertaining the
You know what, yeah? I've always said this, and I've said this in the other reactions. There's a difference between a good song and a good song for Eurovision. And I feel like potentially Australia goes down the route of it's a good song rather than a good song for Eurovision. Now I'll come up with my conclusion, opinion at the end once I listen to the whole thing. But right now it is feeling like it's gonna be a good song rather than a good song for Eurovision. But time will tell.
We're on a gravity one as a tangle with the billions of our souls and angels. We kiss and mad.
Yeah, it's kind of a mix of genres here. Like it's feeling a bit like housey, then it's feeling like it's gonna be soulful music. Like right now it's feeling like it's gonna be housey again, do you know what I mean? Like it feels like you could be two-step into this. So yeah, it's an interesting entry. Yeah, not much is going on in the video either. Official music video. Yeah, let me know in the comments below, what is the aim with this one? I'm not gonna lie to you as well, I haven't got my glasses or my contact lenses in as well, so I'm trying to like do this with my eyes so I can see it. But yeah, let me know as well, what's the aim with this one?
To see we don't own the universe. Feel the body's blood. We belong to her.
So now, if you listen to the music, yeah, I'm just picturing myself in America. We're talking like Vice City, yeah, with like the roof of your car down and you're just like cruising. This is what I'm saying, like it's feeling very like 80s, like back in the day. Yeah, this one, actually to be fair, there's a lot of songs this year as well that the genres within that song is a bit mishmash, like, do you know what I mean? Like we've got Switzerland, for example, this year, who's got like 5-6 genres in one. And I like that, to be honest with you, because it kind of keeps you on your toes. And for sure, this one is an upbeat one, it's a fun one. So yeah, it's nice.
I may be dreaming, but the atoms are awake. Spill the tea on reality and the 0.618. What you gonna do in the real world, Mickey? What you gonna do when you see Milkali?
Do you know what it is with this one? As of right now, I do like it. I do like the song. But my thing with this one is, how unique is it? Now, the message might be a bit different. I like the fact that like the One Milkali, like, I don't even know what that means. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it does say one blood in brackets, so yeah, that's probably what it means. Maybe it's an Australian thing, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm listening to it and I'm liking all of that, yeah. But how different is the vibe of the song from a song we might have heard previously? I'm not too sure. And I think that's where countries kind of miss a trick, because when you tune into Eurovision, do something out of the box, like something where like it's a bit cheesy, it's a bit quirky, it might be a little bit cringe, but you know what, we like it. And this one's just a nice song.
Milkali, escape with us to the planets, to the Fleetwood Macs and the Janets. Milkali live while entertaining the guy.
If you're Australian, let me know in the comments below how you feeling about this entry. I'll be honest with you, I think you might be 50-50 with this one. I think there will be people who like it, some people who don't like it. Actually, maybe not even like 50-50, probably let's say 33-33-33. Like a third of you are gonna like it, a third of you are not gonna like it, and then the other third of you probably don't like it, but then because it's your country, you're kind of like forced to like it. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, how do you feel? Okay, before it drops and we go into the chorus, I'm assuming for the last time, what's interesting with this one, so if you listen to the music there, it was different to what it was so far, yeah? There was a little section where they kind of like introduced like a little sound in the background, to the point where you're kind of thinking, is the music gonna switch up when it drops? It might do, it might not, who knows? My guess is it won't, but who knows? But I do like the fact that they introduced something different there, because it kind of keeps you on your toes and it adds a different dimension to the song. I don't know, man, like, Australia's an interesting country when it comes to Eurovision, because to be honest with you, it's one of those countries, like, listen, I'll be lying, and I think a lot of people in the UK would be lying, for example, if they said they know what Australian music's like. Do you know what I mean? So I don't really know too much. I know a couple of groups, but that's like rap and hip hop, so it's not going to be that in Eurovision. But I'd be lying if I said I know what to expect from Australia when it comes to Eurovision. I've liked the entries. I'll say they've had nicer entries than they've had like bad ones, but you just don't know what to expect, you know what I mean? Like this one, for example, is very different to last year or the year before that. Like they're just three completely different vibes back to back. So yeah, you can expect anything really. Alright guys, that's it for checking out Australia's entry to Eurovision 2024. And my very honest opinion is, right, the chorus is nice, right? I think the vibe's nice with this one. It's chilled, it's upbeat, which is kind of like the opposite, but you know what I mean. I do like this one. I don't know what it's gonna be like vocally in a live performance, so time will tell as well. My problem with this one is it's a nice song. I just don't think it's a good enough song for Eurovision. So look, for me, does this one qualify for the finals? Potentially. I think it's going to depend on once we have all of the entries so we know what it's up against. It has potential, but for me to say this one's guaranteed getting through to the final, I'll be lying if I said so. So it's got potential to get through to the final. I just think it's going to be a bit 50-50 with the audience. But either way, Australia, good luck for the semi-finals. But that's it for the video, guys. Going to wrap things up. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment below with some more suggestions. I'll try to check it out for you guys as always. But I'm going to have to love you and leave you. So thanks for watching. Keep yourself safe out there. Have a good day. Have a good evening. And until next time, guys, I hope you have a good one.